What's going on, beautiful people? I am your host, Lady Miz, and you are tuned in to Talk Therapy, where conversation is the cure. Today's topic is about being together but not connected. The phone addiction is destroying our relationships. This is why being present matters more than ever before. Let's get into it.
This is Talk Therapy with Lady Miss, where conversation is the cure. That's how we live.
Today, we're talking about something that many of us are experiencing but not really addressing: the disconnect between people, the disconnect in families, the disconnect in friends, the disconnect in relationships. And the reason is sitting right in your hands: our phones. Have you noticed something lately when people get together? Family gatherings, birthday parties, holidays, friends hanging out. Everyone is physically there. But when you look around, every single person has their head down, looking at their phone, scrolling, posting, watching what someone else is doing somewhere else. But they're not experiencing the real moment they're actually in. People are showing up physically, but mentally they're somewhere else. And the sad part about that is later on, if you ask them about the moment they were in, they couldn't even tell you they enjoyed it because they weren't really there. We are losing something very important: human interaction, human connection, conversation, energy. Back in the days when families got together, we talked, we laughed, we shared stories. Kids ran around playing outside or inside or in the back room somewhere. People checked in with each other. We cared about what was going on inside our homes and within our families. There was empathy, there was presence, there was connection. Now, people are more connected with what strangers are doing online than what's happening right in front of them. People feel more connected to the internet than they do to the people sitting right next to them. And they wonder why depression is so high. This is deep. This is not just for kids, because a lot of times we like to say, oh, kids, but they got their phone in their hands, but adults are doing it too. All ages are doing it. We are all caught up. How are we going to break free from being like this? Look, I'm going to stop right here real quick just to tell you that if this episode is making you reflect on your own habits and relationships, make sure you hit the subscribe button right now. If you're enjoying what you're hearing, hit the like button, leave a comment, let me know you were here, let me know what you think about the situation, give me your input, or give me what you think your solution is. Because these talks here are meant to wake us up and help us get back to what really matters: the people that we love and ourselves. Okay, let's get back to it. Think about it. Someone could be sitting with their family, but mentally they're invested in someone else's vacation in another country, someone else's drama on social media, someone else's highlight reel online. They feel emotionally connected to that, but disconnected from the people who took the time to come be around them. Why show up if you're not going to actually be present? Your present matters. Your attention matters. Your energy matters. When people stop connecting with other people, something else disappears. You want to know what that is? Respect, empathy, understanding. When you truly spend time with people, you see them, you hear them, you understand their struggles, you develop patience with each other. But when you stop interacting, you start living through screens. Relationships become shallow, and shallow relationships don't survive hard times. Let's be clear: technology is not the enemy. Phones are not the enemy. Social media isn't automatically bad. We will all use it, and we all use it. I use it. Right now, I'm using technology to even bring you this message. But the problem is when you replace real life. Technology should enhance life, not replace human connection. One of the things I noticed in 2020 was how quickly people were separated from physical connection. People couldn't visit loved ones. Grandparents were behind closed doors and windows. Families waved through the door. People were afraid to hug each other. That moment showed us something important. Human connection matters more than we realize. Touch, presence, energy, those things are powerful. There's a spiritual and emotional transfer that happens when people are physically present with each other. I'm going to tell you the truth. That's exactly why you got to be careful with people that come around you and their energy too, because it could be bad. So be careful. I'm just saying. So when people are physically present with each other and when it disappears, something inside of us begins to weaken. That spiritual connection is very important, okay? That emotional transfer, very important. And when that disappears, there's something inside of us that begins to weaken, and we got to pay attention to that. Now I want to talk about the solutions, because the problem can be fixed. We're going to designate one person to capture the moment, right? This is just my ideas, but I have to give you some type of solutions, right? Because conversation is the cure. Let's talk about what we think could be a possible cure here. Let's try to find or designate one person to capture the moments. So what does that mean? When families and friends gather, choose one person to take pictures and videos. Maybe hire somebody or get one of the kids or get the quiet person who don't do much talking or whatever. Find the one person and have them capture the moments. And then people could take turns, but everyone shouldn't be on their phones. That person can collect everyone's phone number and send the photos to everybody by forwarding, airdropping. If you got an iPhone, if you got an Android, I guess you could text it to them. However it works. Everyone gets the memories, but everyone stays present. See, phone-free moments is important. So that's what you got to do. You got to create moments where phones are put away completely. At the dinner table, family conversations, game night, moments where people actually look at each other and talk. This is why a lot of the kids today have social skills issues and they only know how to talk online or through text. That's where their communication come in. They have lost the skills of face-to-face conversations and it probably feel awkward for them. So let's think about eating together again. That's very important. I try to do that as much as possible in my house where we sit down at the dinner table. Yeah, there's some times where we're not all there. We can have a busy day. But for the most part, everyone has to come to the table and sit down and eat together. Talk or not, you're going to sit there together. There's something powerful about sitting down and eating together. It creates conversation, it creates bonding, and it creates connection. Now, bringing back real interaction, like playing games, tell stories, ask people about their lives, laugh together, enjoy each other again. If you show up somewhere, actually be there and put that phone down. Look around, put your head up, be present with the people who took time to be with you. The truth is, the moments you will remember in life will not be the posts. They won't be the likes or the scrolling. They're going to be the moments you shared with people, the laughs, the conversations, the hugs, the memories. And yes, pictures too. I love creating pictures and I love the physical ones because if you got all of your stuff, you took all of your memories and you had it on your phone and something happened with the cloud or whatever database it's in got destroyed, all your memories are gone. Do you even have physical ones? The hugs, like I said, the memories, those are the things that cannot be replaced by a screen. Listen, I'm going to leave you with this. Technology is amazing. I love it. I use it. But we cannot forget us, the people, the humans, the connection. Let's bring back conversation. Let's bring back presence. Let's bring back real interaction because life is happening in real time, not just online. Thank you for listening. I'm Lady Miz, and this is Talk Therapy, where conversation is the cure. If this episode spoke to you, share it with someone that you love. And don't forget to subscribe. Until next time, y'all, don't just show up, but be present. Peace.